On a course, you'll often get asked, like, can I wear my site helmet either for this course or on site? And what's the deal there? You get two different kinds of helmets. You get your industrial helmets or your site helmets, this kind of thing. And you also get mountaineering-style helmets. This is what we tend to use at the centre when we're working. Both of them can be used in industrial environments. A risk assessment really dictates which one you can use. It's the risk assessment that should be establishing what's appropriate. There are significant differences between the two, though, and so that's something that needs to be taken into account when people are risk assessing it. And one of the main significant differences is the price, which is why a lot of people will end up with a site helmet, because you might be able to buy one of those for £5, whereas the mountaineering style helmet might cost £70. Let's think through the differences then. So for industrial helmets, these are under EN 397. Your site helmet kind of thing. They're designed for and tested for an impact only to the top. So they don't test them around the sides for impacts. They're normally under EN 397. There's 5 kilonewtons maximum is to be transmitted to the user by a 5 kilogram load falling from 1 meter. So 5 kilonewtons is about 500 kilograms. And that means that the person receiving the impact shouldn't experience more than about 500 kilograms of weight if that 5 kilogram load hits them from a meter. Okay. They may have a chin strap. They may have one, but they don't have to have one. They do need the provision for a chin strap being fastened on, though. And so, as you'll know, a lot of people will walk around without a chin strap on their helmet because they don't have to have it. They just need to have a provision for fastening one on. When a chin strap is fitted, it must release a maximum of 25 kilograms from a site helmet as well. That's to make sure people's heads don't get pulled off by machinery and that kind of thing. In contrast then, your mountaineering style helmet. So this is EN 12492. This kind of helmet adheres to that. It's tested for multi-directional loads, so from the top, at the front, at the rear, at the sides. So given the nature of work at height, confined space work we do, we could have loads coming from all different kind of directions. And so these are tested for that kind of thing. 10 kilograms maximum to be transmitted to the user by a 5 kilogram load falling 2 meters. So the same weight load, but drop from a greater distance, 2 meters. And the maximum that the user is allowed to experience there is 10 kilonewtons, which is a heck of a lot. It's a ton, actually. It's a lot of weight. They have Y-shaped chin straps as well, which tends to give them a lot more stability than the chin straps that you'll often see on industrial helmets. And these chin straps must not release below 50 kilograms. So these are designed to stay in place, whereas in contrast, the industrial helmet is designed to release at less than 25 kilograms. The rationale being there that we want it to take at least 50 kilograms to shift it because we might have multiple falling objects hitting us. Okay, and so these are some of the reasons behind companies choosing either an industrial helmet or a mountaineering style helmet. You would hope that it would be more than just the cost that might inform that decision, but those are some of the factors that weigh into that.